So she had to quit her job for her mental health. Curious if you think this was the right thing. A lot of talk about this tennis star and what she decided to do. She withdrew from the French Open. Her name was Naomi Osaka because of just a lot of stress and anxiety because she didn't want to do press conferences.
So she's a professional tennis player. I guess she's pretty successful,
like number one, ranked number
she
one.
She won a couple of matches, and she decided, you know what, I'm done, because she has to do the press conferences after the game, whether she wins or loses. And according to what she said, they stress her out. They make her anxious, right?
Like, I think stressing her out is probably minimizing how she feels. Like, for her, it is causing really bad mental health problems. And so she asked if she could just not do them. They said no, and she didn't show up to one of the press conferences, and they gave her a big fine, like a $15,000 fine.
Right.
And because of that, she just said, well, then I'm just not going to do it. Some people say that the French Open and the tennis organizations should allow them to not go to the press conferences.
Why?
For if it's going to stress her out that much, they say she should be excused. But they say, but it's in her contract.
Right, exactly.
So that's where the sticky thing is. Should she get special consideration and be excused from the press conferences because she's saying this is causing problems with my mental health? But still play.
But here's the deal, Amanda, and this goes across all professional sports. Many athletes would prefer not to do the press conferences and talk to the media. Of course, they would rather just focus on their game. So if you make an exception for her, do you make an exception for everybody? Because, and I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate here a little bit.
I see both sides.
Yeah, so you know, when she signed up to be a professional athlete, there's a lot that goes with that. In order for her to get paid what she gets paid, there needs to be media contracts, television agreements, endorsements. There's people that come to the events that attend it. You're a public figure. You're like you're a celebrity. And that's what you sign up for. You agree to do these press conferences and talk about the game because that's what the television stations are paying for. Right. And so that's part of the deal. She knew that going in that she would have to do these things. So I feel like they have to live up to those responsibilities. And if the television industry, if whoever is in charge wants to make an exception, then that's fine. But I totally 100% support her decision that your mental health comes before everything else.
More important.
Because